this line of irons versus the 2021 series, there was 3 key things I'd say we focused on. Number 1 being the feel of the product. Number 2 being the accuracy, or being able to achieve more consistent distance. And then the third thing, we're always looking at turf interaction, see how can we further improve there as well. Marni Ines, I'm the Director of Product Development for the irons category at Titleist Golf. Been with the company now for 13 years and certainly glad to be there and doing what we do. It's a lot of fun. The easiest way to talk about this line is that there's about an average of 80 grams of tungsten. Using tungsten, as you know, it's a very heavy material. We use the heaviest tungsten that we can find. It's 18 grams per cc. Tungsten just allows you to concentrate a lot of weight in a very small amount of space, which then makes you very efficient at creating good combinations of MOI for club head stability at impact and for CG location, right? To give you proper launch conditions as well, right? So we have intellectual property that allows us to have high amounts across the heel and the toe, which gives us an advantage, right? So it allows us to get that best combination of MOI and CG location within each blade length platform. We seek the feedback from our T100 players, right? So we go to them, guys like Jordan, players using T100 long irons like JT has one in his bag, Max Homa, right? So, these guys, they all are able to give us really good feedback on every aspect of the T100 iron. That's not gonna stop us from testing with other tour players, right, that are playing musclebacks, because, for instance, a muscleback player definitely has a certain standard for feel that they like. And if we can get them to like the feel of the T100, we know that we're in a good space, right? So, and it's not gonna be exactly the same as an MB feel, but if they're telling us that it feels good, then we know that we've hit our target pretty much. If you look back at T100S, right, it was designed to be T100, but with some added speed and distance, right? So it was the exact same blade length, look from address and offset and everything. Some of the feedback that we got was that, hey, it's a little bit small. So tour players don't want big irons, right? But there is a portion of the golfing population which in this model wants something that just looks a little bit more forgiving. So we've made a couple adjustments, one to the top line thickness, another to the sole width. But really those 2 things, if you're looking at this club now, they just add just a little bit more of that look, of a forgiving look that this player wanted in this iron. T100S was about adding speed, so we did that through the muscle channel, and now we have the next gen muscle channel in the 150, right? So we made some adjustments to move that channel closer to the face, coupled with some changes to the face thickness itself that have allowed us to, 1, improve the feel, and then 2, also improve the accuracy of this iron across the face. So it also uses the same forged construction that we're using in T100, but it has that muscle channel, which is the main differentiating feature, along with the shape differences that I talked about, and the loft, of course. Moving on to like T200, for instance. T200 is the most played utility iron on tour. Everybody, even tour players, at some point is going to need something else to help them get that ball up in the air or gap it out a little bit farther from where they're at. T200 has been very good for us in that respect. And the response on tour to that product, immediately, like on the tour launch at the Memorial, every guy that hit it basically really noticed the change in feel that we put into that product. It's just a testament to what we're doing and the direction that we're headed with the feel of our irons. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the market receives the 350. With our platform and with the heel-toe tungsten weighting, when you have a high COR iron like a 350, it's really important to have club head stability coupled with that, because if your club head is not stable because the MOI is lower, it's going to twist, on those off-center hits more. You're going to lose more energy, which could be put back into the golf ball. So by having that, heel-toe weighting that we have, keeps the club head more stable, allows us to return more energy on those off-center hits, which gives you more consistent distance. 350 is going to have a broad appeal, and I'm hoping that, it surprises like I think it will. Yeah, U505, it's our utility iron, all right, in terms of our high launch utility irons, what I would call it. Well, it has been reshaped versus the previous generation. We really focused on keeping that silhouette of the iron very nice and smooth, and just no breaks in that silhouette. All the players say, yeah, it definitely looks better than the previous one. The second thing, again, even with the 505, the same types of changes that we made to 200, we also made to the 505 to improve its feel. Changing the casting, how the muscle plate is attached, thickness of the core and the location of the core. All these things have been adjusted to give us better feeling in that product as well. So go get fit at a Worldwide Golf Shop's retail location near you.